Hello, Raquel. How are you today?
I'm
Um,
doing great, Kelly.
Thank you so much for being here. I just want to ask you, would you tell our listeners what the number one thing is that you would suggest for them to get their shine back?
Yes. And it's one answer, but it's kind of a holistic answer. It is taking time to reconnect with yourself to the core. So there's fitness and nutrition, which is the foundation to everything. But then there's connecting with your purpose. That's my number one thing I would recommend is what's your purpose? What is your big why that drives you? Because that is what reignites your spark and passion in life.
So true, huh? So,
Yeah.
everybody, I'm here today with Raquel Barrios, and she is a motivational leader, a fitness expert, and a life coach. So, we just wanted to get a quick chance to chat, say hi, and what have you been up to since we talked last time?
Well, since we talked last time, I've been really starting to promote launching my program, Reignite and Shine Bright, that starts in August. So I'm getting really promoting that so we can get a great crew of amazing women. And so putting that out there, that's what I've been up to, is really 100% focusing on just bringing that to life so I can really serve some women that are ready to change their lives on a holistic level.
Okay, tell us a little bit about it.
Reignite and Shine Bright, it's a 3-part program because I really believe that health and wellness is from the inside out. You can't have one without the other. It's mind, body, spirit, but it's also purpose. It's also passion, like I said at the beginning. And it's a 3-part program where it's authentic to you. So it's all about stepping and embracing your fierce, authentic self. And that means you have to find your authentic health, which is what works for you, because something that works for someone else, it's not cookie cutter, right? Works for them, but not for you. So we find that ideal health plan that works for you. And then something that really isn't tapped into enough is what brings you joy. What is your ideal life plan? And that's the 3rd part, is your ideal life plan. So we leave this amazing transformation that's happened with a plan. So you have intention going into this next stage in this transformative time in your life.
Oh, so after that, did I see that you have a retreat that people can go to also? Is that like the
Yes.
next level? What is the retreat? It looked kind
So the
of
retreat is a part of it. So it's a part of the program because it's important to celebrate. We need to celebrate every moment in life because so many of us, we always look at what's going wrong in our lives, right? And a huge part of this program is celebrating every day and celebrating the moment. So you're looking for the celebrations in life as opposed to what's going wrong in life. So we celebrate at the end, and we come together and we go over everything and celebrate and connect, because I really genuinely believe as women, we get so much from one another. So you also, not only do you go through this transformation, you connect with amazing women.
Oh, it's funny that you mentioned celebration because I just this morning was going through, I have my daily journal is a 6-month planner. And I was just kind of, adding stuff to it, and the page flipped back, and I went back to right at the end of the first quarter. It's broken down into quarters. And the page said, what were your goals? Did you get them? Did you celebrate? And I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I got that goal. Yes, I did it. No, I didn't celebrate. No, I didn't. Out of 4 things, there was this one little sort of, and I was like, that is so pathetic.
I know but it's how we're trained in life, right? It's like our survival techniques, like what's wrong? I need to survive.
Right.
And
What's next? Let's get it done.
exactly. Then we forget to celebrate all these amazing things that we're doing. All of us have something to celebrate. At least one thing, no matter how hard life is, there's always one little thing to celebrate.
Yeah.
And then we have these big, especially as entrepreneurs, we make these big strides, but if it's not perfect or up in this place that we want it to be, it's like, oh, I didn't get to my goal. But there's so many things that you did get to, right?
Right. It's so funny. I love that.
Or you got to your goal and you forgot to celebrate.
Yeah. And so now that, and actually this is perfect because I read that, I acknowledged it, and I ignored it, right? So here I am getting to talk to you later in the day, reminding myself, being reminded.
Time to celebrate, girl. You got to celebrate
Right?
because you are such a badass. I know your journey a little bit from talking to you in the last podcast, and man, you are an amazing, inspiring woman. So there are so many things to celebrate in your world.
There really are, right? Like, from everything, right? And I know. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder.
Yes.
So, all right, let me just check back with you on a couple of other things in case people will probably be writing in for questions also. So I'll let you know what questions we have when they come up on the Facebook page. But tell me, what got you started on this journey?
Well, I really started in the realm of physical because I grew up with an amazing mother. She's Latina and spicy and sassy and beautiful and powerful. But I grew up with her, and she was constantly on a diet, constantly berating herself, constantly never appreciating what she had. And it was so hard to watch. And I was the person who was trying to always lift her up in life. And I promised myself that I would never take that path. And I did start taking that path in my teens and early 20s. And I was like, no, my journey is to lift other women up. So I need to find out a place for me to lift myself up and appreciate myself, my health and my wellness, and always be that, live in my fierce self-love, right? In my fierce, authentic health and self, and be that role model for those around me. Because so many of us in the society, we do not appreciate what we have. And we are trained to constantly loathe ourselves. So now it's come to not just fitness, but every part of us, especially being in my early 40s, seeing so many women who are disconnected, not only with their bodies, but with who they are in this life and what they want to be and what they want to represent.
Well, I tell you what, people are very lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you.
So yes, and I'm excited for where you're going and for everybody who's going to be in your next group. It looks like so much fun.
I'm so excited. Thank you. This is my life's work.
I can see it is actually. When is your next group opening?
My next group is opening in the first couple weeks of August. We're going to start August 12th together. Okay. And, but I'm going to start opening up the doors. I'm going to have my first live webinar. I don't have an exact date, but it's going to be in the next couple weeks, and I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, let us know and we'll post it.
And Absolutely. Then I'm going to be doing some local workshops as well. And so I can really get a solid group of women in this program, so we can really go on this journey together, because power in numbers, not too big, but I want to get the right crew, because I'm not just accepting any person. I really want to bring in women who are ready to do the work and ready to transform their lives.
It's interesting, the power in a group.
Yeah.
Especially if you're attracting people who work from home. It is interesting to me how powerful it is when people can connect online and then connect in person. It's so good. It's so good for everybody.
Agreed. Connection is very important. It's such that's a blessing of the world we're able to connect right now. We're totally different states, and we're able to connect right here.
I know. People are always saying, how did you meet that person? I'd be like, I just got lucky. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure and an honor. And I look forward to see what you're doing in your journey as well.